Hello and welcome to Income Strategies, the place where you'll learn how to make money, how to multiply your money, and how to manage your money. All right. I hope you've been getting, a lot of value from this channel. I hope you've been getting a lot of insights and you've been getting different ways in which to ensure you don't lose money. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for always coming back to watch the videos. We do appreciate. Thank you. So today, what we'll be doing, we are going to be trying out another kind of arbitrage. Well, not too different from what we've been doing, but in this case, it's purely spot trading. So in this particular kind of arbitrage, we're going to be buying and holding for a short while and then selling back to get profit. All right. So today, we're going to be and come over to this place where it says new listings. Okay, you can refresh just to be sure that everything is in set, and then you come to this place where it says new listings. Okay, and in this place you get to see new coins that have just been listed. There are quite a lot of them. You can click on view more to see more of them, and then you can now begin to pick each one. There are some different how do I put it now, pointers or parameters that we use to select this particular coin. All right, now for our purpose, because we are using a very small amount of money to test, we are going to be looking for a particular coin that will fit our purpose. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for a coin that's quite cheap, that's not too expensive, so that we can use that to gain more profit. So I'm going to choose this one called lever. All right, and you can see automatically it's just showing lever BUSD, but what I want is I want it to be lever USDT. So let me put lever and then go for the USDT version. Okay, now if you look at this, you will see that there's quite a lot of velocity going on here. You can see that it's moving. People are buying. People are selling. You can see that things are going on. It's happening, but not too much on the sell side. But on the buy side, there's a whole lot going on. Blah, blah, blah. As you can see that. All right. And as you can see, if you check on the all-time high and all-time low, you would see that the all-time 24-hour high is 0.002955, while the all-time low is 0.002557. So we're going to choose something in between it. So we're going to actually buy this coin, and then by limit, but we're going to put our own price. We're going to put it slightly lower than what we have here. Okay, so currently this is a market price, but we're going to actually buy by limit. Okay, so how much do we have here? We have 14.4935. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is we're going to reduce this amount of money. Take it. Let's go back and check the all-time high. I want to check the all-time high, so that we have. Let's go back and just choose anyone and then change it to lever USDT. Okay, so what we have here, if you check very well, we have 2628, but we're not going to buy it at that price. We're going to buy it at a lower price because the all-time low is 2557. We're not going to go as low as 2557. We'll just go like 2600. All right, maybe 2600 or 2590, something that way. Let's go and choose 2590. So I'm going to change this right now to 2590. Okay, now I'll do a quick simulation and see what we'll get. So we'll get that, and then if I have to sell it, what would I get? Let's see. If I have to sell it, I'll put that here and see. Okay, make some profit. So let's go ahead and change that to 2590. We could actually do it lower than that, but we're just looking for something that's not too much at the bottom and not too much at the top, right? So I'm just going to do 100% of that, and I'll go ahead and I'll click on buy. So you will see that we're in the queue right now. So we're going to come back we'll come back and check this in 1 hour. We'll check it in 2 hours, and we'll check it in 3 hours and see what exactly the difference is made. All right, so let's take a screenshot right now. Okay, so we're buying at this price, 2590. Let's see how many of that we got. So I'm just going to see, and then let's just take that screenshot. All right. So that's it. That's it. So I'll be back to give you the results within 1 hour, the next 2 hours, and the next 3 hours. See you shortly. Interesting. I'm back, and it's already been bought. All right. So we've actually bought the lever immediately. And as we speak right now, this is what we have. If we check sell, we have this amount. Okay. So you can see we're already in profit, right? But I am not going to sell at this price. I'm going to sell at a higher price than what we have here. Okay. So I'm going to take that price. Don't forget, let's go back to the all-time high. All right. And then choose something slightly lower than that. So let's just click on this and go back to the all-time high. Okay, the all-time high of lever USDT. Okay, so I'm just going to click on that. We have 2955. So I'm going to go and do 2655. All right, let's do 2655. Let's do 2655. Okay, so I'm going to take that to 2655. 2655. So if I do all of this, I'm going to actually make this amount of profit. So I'm just going to click on sell, and then let's see. So we're in queue. Let's see how long this takes. Let's take a screenshot and let's see what we would get. Okay. If I check the assets here, the assets, it's going to give me, okay, these are the current assets. But like I said, I'm going to be getting, what was that I did just now? All right. I think what we saw was like 14 point, I can't remember though. But anyway, there was profit. I think it's 14.7, something in that range anyways. I'm sure you saw it. So let's see how this goes, right? Let's come back and check how far this goes in a couple of minutes and a couple of hours. Let's see how it goes. Thank you, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, I'm back right now. And this is like about 3.5 hours after, and yet it's not yet, we've not yet been able to sell our lever to USDT. I think what's up is here that I was quite, I think my estimation was quite overboard in the sense that probably I overestimated. So I'm thinking I should try and adjust it because I've seen that, oh wow, it's actually at 2640, and what we're aiming for, if you remember, is 2655. I think that's quite ambitious. Let's try and adjust it. I mean, we will still make profit. So let me adjust it to 2640. Let's adjust it to 2640 and let's see whether we'll make profit. Okay, let's see. Let me see what happens here. Oh, what happened? I'm not sure. I think that's what has happened here. Okay, it's interchanged. Okay, let's see whether this will take us there. So let me show you something about, okay, right now you can see it's 2626, and let me show you the trade in the candles, the 15 minutes time. This is the 15 minutes time frame. Actually, it actually got to 2644. If you can see that over there, that just shows you that it has potential to go beyond that mark. Currently, if you check also in the parabolic SARS, it's already lifting up. So that means that it's about to push through. And I'm very, very certain that this is going to sell pretty much very, very soon. Now, can you see we're at 2635? And it's actually pushing through to like probably 2640. So let's see how this goes. I'll be back to give you the results. Okay, I'm back, and this is just probably like about 2 minutes after. We have already sold it, and we already are in profit. We're at 14.74. Yippee! All right, let me just show you that so that you can see it very well. What we were able to sell it for was 2640. You can see that it quickly went there and came back to 2631. And I'm just showing you this to let you know that this is actually, a coin that has a lot of velocity, but when you're trying to put it by limit, you need to be very considerable. All right. So actually, I was quite ambitious. I put it at 2655, but I just noticed over the couple of hours that it was breaking to 2637, 2640, 264 what, and you can see that right now it's at 2632. That means it's just hovering around there. So my take on this is, if you're going to do this particular kind of arbitrage, you can try to take it a little bit lower than what I did. I think my estimation for the lower price was not as low as it should be. Maybe if I had taken it down a little bit more, because I noticed that it actually went lower than what I actually intended. So let's take a good look at the trades. Let's look at the history and then look at the trade so that we can understand what I'm saying. Okay, so look at this is the trade history, right? We bought it for 2590. All right, 2590, that's 0.002590. I could have actually done 25, let's see, 2565 or 2570, because it actually went lower than that. If you take a good look at the trade, you would see, I'll show you in the chart, that it actually went lower. Now we put it at 2640. 2640, that's 0.00264, and immediately got sold. So this is actually a good threshold. If we take a good look at the distance, 2590, that's like about 50 in between, which is fine. And then you'll be able to still make profit, right, as I've shown you. So let's take a good look at the chart one more time, and you'll be able to see that the all-time, well, not the all-time low, let's look at 1 hour, and you'll see that it actually got to, let me see this point. It got, let me see, it got to this point. Let's just look at this point. It got to, sorry, that's within the last 3 hours. It got to 2509. 2509. So if I had put 2570, 2550, thereabout, I would have gotten it at a better price. And then I can place my sell limit to something much more considerable. So I hope you'll be able to learn something from here. Now, I think, let me just do a quick recap on what we've done so far. What we did was that we looked at Lever, which is one of the newly listed coins in the new listing segment, if you remember. And we looked at it and we checked the different price ranges, the all-time high and the all-time low. And we saw that it was 2955 within a space of 24 hours and 2450. So it's okay. Let's choose, if we want to buy this, let's choose a lower price. We chose 2590, which we could have actually gone lower, right? And that sold almost instantly, right? And then when we wanted to place our sell limit, we put 2655. That was quite ambitious because over 3.5 hours, it didn't reach there. It was hovering around, let me show you again. It was just hovering around 2640, 2637. Look at this. So this is it, 2641, right? 2641. Let me open that for you. 2641. That's where it was hovering around. So that's why we now chose to modify it to 2640. I hope we've learned something here. If you are looking at, this is quite, how I put it, complicated, don't worry. Just send me a DM and I'll be ready, to teach you. You can subscribe to our mentorship. It's paid for though. Yeah, we'll give you a free class, one free class, but it's paid for, right? And they'll be able to evaluate your needs and know what exactly you need to know in this triangular arbitrage and both intra and inter arbitrage. All right. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I'll see you in the next video.